Hello! What is up, everybody? This is K-Rail reporting live. This is K-Rail's Corner, which I haven't done in a few weeks. I think I did a live and I didn't call it K-Rail's Corner, but I'm bringing it back. And I'm not actually in the corner of my room. I'm kind of in the middle of it, but I don't really care. That's irrelevant. What is relevant is this. Something called greasing the groove. And that, my friends, is what I want to talk about today. And being that we are all homebound right now, you couldn't find a better time than to work on greasing the groove than right now. So what is greasing the groove? Years ago, when I went through my Strong First training, Pavel Tsatsouline was actually the first guy that I remember talking about greasing the groove, and it was kind of ingenious, really. The whole ideology behind it is you're creating neural pathways in the brain where you practice a particular skill, one skill or two skills, over a long duration of time where you cut way back on your weight and you try to really get dialed in with the form and technique of the said skill. So this creates neural pathways where you really master your form and you get it down pat. And then when you start applying weight again down the road, you're able to lift with better efficiency and you get better results. Sorry, I'm getting text messages coming in. So greasing the groove is really kind of a cool concept. And what I particularly remember using it for was right before I went for my Strong First training, the days before I did it, I kind of tapered my workouts down and I really focused in hard on greasing the groove. Specifically the Turkish get-up, I remember. I was at a point where I was doing like 32 kg Turkish get-ups, which I can easily do now. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but I can pull them off with grace and ease. It's probably a better way to put it. Now, when I'm doing that heavy beefcake stuff, yeah, I'm building muscle, I'm building strength and all those kind of things. But greasing the groove is basically like dialing that back to like, say, 50 to 75 or 80% of what your normal max would be and working on that particular skill and then practicing it throughout the course of the day with a moderate amount of reps. So say like, let's take, we can talk about presses. Let's talk about double kettlebell presses. As you can see, I got my nice little collection of kettlebells back here. So if I'm doing double 28s, which I can barely do, by the way, because I got long arms and I've always had a hard time pressing, and it's always been my arch nemesis in the world of fitness. I would take, instead of 28s, I would do probably 20 kilo or say even 16 kilo. I would say even 16 kilo. If I'm greasing the groove, I'm going all the way down to 16 kilo kettlebells. And I'm not going to do reps of 15 or 12 even. I'm going to do reps of like 5 to 8. And I'm going to focus on picture perfect, pristine quality and crisp form. And I always tell people, when you're doing exercises, always aim for 90% quality or better with every exercise you do. And if you're doing a series of sets, rest as long as you need in between the sets until you're able to perform the next one with 90% quality or better. So greasing the groove is a great way to do that. So let's take the presses again. So if I do double kettlebell presses, I'm not going to use 28s, I'm not going to use 24s, I'm not even going to use 20s. I'm going to use 16 kilo, which are 32 pounds each. And I'm going to do about 5 to 6 reps, and I'm going to park the kettlebells. And then I'll do another set after 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, when I'm completely rested and recovered. And then I'll do like 5 sets, that is. And then I won't do another batch of sets until later on in the afternoon. And because I'm using such a light load, it's not going to cause massive muscle trauma. So I can integrate the technique that I'm doing throughout the course of the day. So you might want to do that 3 times a day or 4 times a day. And you can apply this principle to any drill there is known to man, even bodyweight drills. And now that we're homebound, it's a good time to work on, if you have a pull-up bar, you can work on pull-ups. So if your max amount of pull-ups you can do is say 12 or 10 reps, you can cut that all the way down to like 5 or 6 reps and then repeat that several times throughout the day. Or if you're doing push-ups and you want to improve your push-up form, instead of banging out 15 to 20 push-ups, you can do a set of 8 to 10 push-ups, etc. If it's squats, you can do it with squats. If it's kettlebell squats and you're doing double 32 kilograms with double kettlebells, you can cut that all the way down to like 16 and work on picture perfect, pristine form. So the transfer effect is going to be a high amount of neurological load, so you're really going to be able to dial in your form and your technique, which is absolutely brilliant if you think about it. And then once you start beefcaking it up again, you're going to find that your maximal strength level is going to start going up because you've etched in your brain such good quality, crisp form and technique, you're going to be able to go up in weights easier and progress faster down the road. So that's the whole theory behind greasing the groove. Now, if you have any questions or comments, as usual, hit me up anytime. and my name is K-Rail, and I'm the Chief Fitness Advisor for Pine Pong Superfoods and Train for Longevity. Hopefully you're all still staying in shape, you're all thinking positive, and you're still moving, and you're getting your daily exercise in at home, or out on the streets, or out at parks, or whatever it takes. Now that summer is starting to be on the brink, well, I wouldn't go as far as saying summer, especially here in Park City. It's been snowing on and off all day, high of about 28 degrees. Now that spring is here, and we're now in April, the weather is going to start getting nice. So I highly encourage you all to go outside, find a local park. Yeah, adhere to the social distancing and do all the correct stuff. But find a park, go outside, get some Mother Nature, get barefooted, get some earthing, get your toes grasping the grass beneath you, and get some vitamin D from the sun. All that is going to bode well for your mood and for your HGH and testosterone levels. And it's just going to feel great. And if you're able to find a tree branch on a tree that's sturdy, you can use that for a pull-up bar. FYI. There's a little insider tip for you. All right, I'm done flapping my gums. Again, this is K-Rail, Chief Fitness Advisor for Pine Pong Superfoods and Train for Longevity. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up. And make sure to try still to get 8 hugs a day for 8 seconds. Think in the present moment. Do at least one good deed every single day without any expectation of anything in return. And try to pick up at least one piece of trash. Till next time, I'm out.